Alright, Eye of the Tiger. Set your metronome at 105 if you're playing this by yourself without the video. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's how that goes. C. Again, all of this is power chords. C, B flat. So the first fret of the A string, the third fret of the D string, and then so that's back and forth. And then the last little finish is G and G sharp. G and fifth fret of the E string, and the third fret of the E string, and the fifth fret of the D string is your G, and then one fret up is G sharp for both of those. So 4 and 6. Now, a word about the example. So the example that started this video was the written music, and as Jadon, I know I've gone through this a lot of times. It's just an example, but it's not what's going on in the studio recording. It's just not what's going on. And I think I talked to you about this last time, that this is recorded with 2 guitars. So there's just one guy doing the palm muting part for the whole time. And then there's one guy doing the power chord part. Okay, but it's still a fun exercise, even though I hate pulling exercises. I'm big about playing the way that the actual, I'd rather just play the actual parts. But this is fun as an exercise because it does make you have to switch between 2 different styles or 2 different techniques. One being the quick power chord staccato that has to be muted right away. You play it, and then you get your hand down, get the side of that picking hand down to mute. You don't play it out. It's not going to be a long ringing note. You're going to hit the strings, and then you're going to slap down. And let me get into view. You're going to slap down. All right. Now, this is one way that you can do it, but it's also, you can do it with your left hand as well, just by releasing. All right. So even though you can see my hand is free, it's just, if you release quick enough with your left hand, you can force a mute that way. All right, it's just a little bit easier to do it with your right hand, so that you can keep that tight grip on the guitar. It's a little easier to do the muting with your right hand. Just depends on your feel. You can feel that out. So the first thing was recognize that when you come for lessons, this is a fun one to goof around with. This is a fun one for me to do your palm muting, and you can do the power chords, or vice versa. You can work on. So one of us will be able to do one part, and the other will be able to do the other part. The other thing to pay close attention to is there's a really fun thing going on with the rhythm in the track. After the first pass, listen close. I won't give it away. Listen close to the track, and when you come back next week, tell me if you can tell where that second power chord lands in the track.
Let me drop.
Obviously, this video is over now.